It is important to continue more on your light work missions, even when there is a lot of doubt going against your missions, in how far you are able to reach into the cosmic realms of the stars. This consistent streaming of light codes that you are downloading daily more in your clear intention and inner work is allowing you to shift more interdimensionally into harmonious vibrations. In making no errors of consciousness about this, you are the ones that are bringing in a bridge of awareness of more divine connections to instantly magnify in your everyday life. It is not important to focus solely on those who are not able to see ascension as possible, and who are saying with the lower ego self, you are in fact going to die, and there is no ascension, maybe life after death, but no one knows for sure, as no one has ever died before, and is still alive now. The clear reality of seeing more how this works opens up an allotment of changes that are going on inside of you to rise you into a determination to leap more into a unified field of awareness. All through your inner dedication to see that you are here with who I am as your commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light comes more service. This service is not easy, but very difficult, in which you notice how rare these transmissions are on your world now, in the pioneering of a new golden era of awakening, in seeing the clear restoration here and now. From the entering of more of a conscious awareness of your true self allows for a full integration of your hyperspace existences, in more blissfulness and joy. The lower ego self is going to try and convince you that no light work is needed to ascend, and similarly in trying to run a mile without running at all provides no successful paths in that reality. Your success in more light work is absolutely important to then rise more of your vibrations, including to connect with an energetic pathway of upgrading more of your source connection. No hate is able to stop this reality of upgrading more of your DNA, as long as you are not allowing this to happen, similarly to seeing the veils of illusion in the form of hate, and not being succumbed to it. Through the complete healing stage of your DNA activation comes a stage of noticing that you are integrating higher cosmic stages of your true self into that of your form now. This is an extremely complex process, which leads to being a galactic citizen in this lifetime, and it is not just going to happen without more of your inner work, and shifting in vibrations. Through the natural expansion of elevating into a complete awareness of your true self, then this brings a healing stage inside of you upgrading more into a divine, shifting in more healing realities. The complete phase of opening up a new role of galactic activation keeps you into a smooth rate of responsibility for being here in a completion upgrade in your daily life. In the clear inception of grace that you are feeling now comes a natural harmonization in your existence to notice that you are restoring more of the connection that comes with an ascended nature. You are the ones that are able to see that the lower ego self is going to try and distract you from completing your light work with a lot of judgments. It's going to try and label you as being wrong for talking about ascension. It is of no importance to focus on the hatred of the lower ego self, which looks to judge more, and looks to be more self-destructive, instead of awakened into a higher layer of vibrancy. Through the inner connection which comes as being source allows only for you to be able to deepen this existence even more daily, in producing higher advances in your ascension. This is not about focusing on some god outside of you that the lower ego self feels is controlling this world, when it is clearly in a state of much chaos from being in the lower density realm. You are each god, and the reality of being God in a 3D form is very limited, in which that is part of why you are not able to produce $1 million in front of you now without accessing this physically in this world, with just thought forms. That is why you are not able to swim to the bottom of the ocean now, and back up with one breath. That is why you are not able to disable all military now on this world. You are God, while being limited as God is the reality of 3D. While you see this more clearly, you are able to accept why so many go away from seeing God. The inner connection that you are making to being here more in the stage of activation allows you to realize that in being from advanced extraterrestrial races, then you have allowed yourself to descend. To descend is to go into a lower vibration, similar to going from a heavenly experience of life into a hell experience of life, and that is exactly what you each did by incarnating on Earth. It is through your bravery that you are anchoring in heaven on earth from your own experience of being here to uplift you more into cosmic skies, in the realization of the strength that comes with ascension. Ascension then projects you outside of a reality of much hell and confusion, into a blissful reality in full consciousness, in a guided pathway of evolution. Through seeing more beyond the limits of 3D then allows you to then accept that there are limits to begin with, as you notice the lower ego self often tries to deny much of the limitations of duality. It is important to not deny that your body has limits as being God, while to ascend more beyond 3D, into 5D and beyond is a reality where a lot of those limits are then removed from your daily existence. Part of a 5D reality is to no longer exist in death cycles, but to then evolve beyond physical death and reincarnation, into a smooth stage of upgrading your energy field. In the completion stage comes your recognizing of the strength that comes with noticing that you are the ones that are deeply rooted in being higher dimensional, and sharing more of this energetic source. From the consistency of accessing this shifting in awareness automatically allows for you to notice the clarity that comes with being here for a hyperspace existence. It is then your path as the ascended ones to continue to journey on your light missions, into a more energetic portal of light codes to ingest as being source. Within the depths of recognizing that you are not living according to the outer opinions of the lower ego self of those around you, then you are opening a natural state of abundance in fields of more glory. We stand in infinite realms. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.